What's up, everyone? Sean here from Crypto on Cause Investing, back to give another Safemoon update. So I recently did an update on the $8+ million exploit. I'm not going to rehash that. You can go ahead and check that video out, but the timing was very suspicious with how it happened. Something was added to the contract. Money was taken. Then they did put 400,000 back, but I did want to touch on the Safemoon cross-chain supply that was just done. We recently introduced two new pairings, one on Ethereum and the other on Polygon. To address the potential confusion within the community regarding the token supply, we want to explain the rationale behind these pairings and how they affect Safemoon overall supply. Our aim is to provide clarity on the process and its significance. On each blockchain, there is a representation of 1 trillion total supply that originates from the deployer wallet. However, the circulating supply, other supply available for trading, will never exceed 1 trillion across all chains, taking this into account the actual circulating supply. The Safemoon token circulating supply will always stem from the Binance Smart Chain, which we aim to leverage when setting up our liquidity pairing on the two new blockchains. All tokens originate from BSC. So here's a good little graphic to kind of break it down, makes it a little bit easier to comprehend. So bridging Safemoon to Polygon and Ethereum. So you have the original total supply, 1 trillion, and then you have Safemoon, Binance, and then you bridge off to Safemoon and Ethereum with 1 billion tokens, and you bridge off to Polygon with 1 billion tokens. In summary, there will never be more than 1 trillion Safemoon tokens in circulation across all chains, including the burn wallet. All Safemoon tokens must come from the original supply, which in this case is the Binance Smart Chain. The only way to initiate the circulation of tokens on other chains is to bridge them from BSC. The circulating supply refers to the tradable tokens that are available, excluding the amount held in the burn wallet. The burn wallet amount represents the sum of all 3 burn wallets across the 3 chains. So the one burn wallet has all 3 of the chains. To see the 2 additional chains, Safemoon tokens were bridged from the BSC supply to Ethereum and Polygon. Moreover, if you burn tokens into the burn wallet on either of the new chains, those tokens are permanently burned and never return to the original BSC chain, which is pretty cool. Please note that as we progress into the operations of cross-chain bridge, further clarification and insight into its working will be offered for improved understanding. Additionally, it is crucial to acknowledge that the mechanics in this evolving landscape are subject to change. All right, so obviously, I give you the good news, which how my videos tend to go. Then I have to get critical. Safemoon has earned the right for us to be critical. You know, in the beginning, I was never critical about Safemoon. I made up excuse after excuse, but we definitely have to take everything into account with Safemoon, especially if you're someone that has a large investment or you're going to be putting a large investment. But let's check out some tweets from David B. Smith. All right, so no wonder 8.9 million isn't a big deal when you lost 30 million in the first few months. Happy Easter. All right, so I believe John should be the white and David should be the blue. So, hey, I am able to exit all my crypto through the emanciation without getting destroyed on tax. Or how do I classify R&D? Can't read this morning because technically everything we do is R&D and expenses. Dave said, I'll have Curtis send the write-up from the CPA today and give you a plan forward to contact Deloitte. Are you okay? Everything is good. Worst case scenario, I pay taxes after company expenses, which is a lot and will hurt, but it is what it is. So yeah, basically complaining that he's paying taxes on money that he didn't even earn. So that's interesting. All right. We did take a 30 million loss. So in theory, I have 30 million, at least 50% tax rate to spend without issue. If I amortize the loss all this year versus over a few years, Dave said, makes sense. By the way, you are such a wanker for, I believe that's some personal information. Yesterday was a bad day and stressful as hell. I totally spaced. Sorry, but it looks like I'll 100%, own 100% of Safemoon. Jeez, really can't read. All right, so that was one tweet. And these tweets I'm showing you because it kind of gives some insight into who the Safemoon CEO is behind the scenes. So, it's just these are personal conversations and you kind of get to see his feelings and what he's saying. Then let's see what we have. Again, this is all John. Why the fuck do people use Teams? Need to call in and figure out what's going on. he's talking the piss, or is fucking high. $1 million for 8% of his company. He told me 2 million shares for 1 million worth of Safemoon. He never said the percentages. I thought it was 20%. I won't invest anything for that little, for 8%. I'm not sure he even has any sales yet. So I don't know, was this partnership between these right here? Are these people that they brought on, these supposed blockchain experts? I mean, it sounds like it was some kind of deal going on, more so for them just coming on as an employee or as a salaried employee. So that's kind of interesting because it was swung as they were hired onto the Safemoon team to do this job. So yeah, I'm not sure how that looks. I believe there's one more. All right. Please take note that I was able to get Curtis to set up a call with Delio for tonight, your time. You got an email. Please be sure you are on that call. It set up the tax strategies for you personally and for the company. There will be questions only you can answer. Let me know you got this text, please. I got the text. Thanks. And I will be there as long as nothing else more urgent comes up. Interesting. All right. Let's see what else they said. This is the call that keeps you out of jail in the poorhouse. So, LOL. If they are stupid, our only thing they say is you're fucked. I'm hanging on them. I mean, these are tax people. So, I mean, it sounds like he's just looking and looking until he finds someone that gives him the answer that he wants to hear. I can find more accountants and bet they know fuck all about crypto. Looking forward to being proven wrong. It is Delio International. They are not your buddy down the hall tax guy. He knows international law, etc. So again, touching on, let's kind of give some insight into who Safemoon's CEO is and his thought process. Instead of working, it sounds like he was more concerned with his own pocketbook. And I know some Safemoon maxis, which by the way, I used to be, would say, oh, well, he's a CEO. They had a $4 billion market cap. And while that is true, the company wasn't making any money. I've earned multiple businesses and there were months where I took losses. So am I supposed to tell my employees that actually worked hourly, did not have any business ownerships? What I supposed to tell them? Oh, you guys aren't getting paid this month because I'm taking all the money. I'm the owner. When you own a company, you're always, and I mean always, the last person to take profits. You get paid after everyone. I've owned businesses where I've had employees. My current business is I flip houses. My contractor gets paid, my plumber gets paid, my electrician gets paid, my HVAC guy gets paid, my carpenter gets paid. Everybody gets paid months before I make a penny. That's just how you do business. So if Safemoon was a profitable company, I would agree with what they say that John should be making millions. But when you're losing and your investors are hemorrhaging money, you don't take millions. That's not how it works. If you own a business, that is not how it works. But that's about all I wanted to touch on for the day. Like I said, I will continue to keep updating everyone on Safemoon till it is either rugged, gone, whatever the case may be. But go ahead and like and subscribe to the video. And until next time, trade safe.